I see you there, baby dolls, and I salute you. Have you seen the HEX price chart? Pooped. But there is hope. Fundamentals is what drives crypto. The number of people in the network, price goes up and down. There are schizos, liquidity is really thin. You only need 1% of an entire market cap of a coin on average to sell it down to zero. Yes, that number works for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I can calculate it for you again. I've done it many times. Every coin, that's right. Every single coin, you go to its market cap, its circulating market cap. It's only got enough liquidity to support between 1 and 1.5% before it all goes to zero. So every single asset you see out there in crypto can be taken out by 1% of people if they just quit and they all click sell. But why don't they do that? It's because they don't all need the cash today. They're working for cash. We are not in a society where everything's crumbling down. They've printed a lot of currency units. You understand? Now, cost of living does go up, but you got to think about it from that perspective. There are people who want to hold their value. Another way to put it is, well, when someone loses their job, why don't they go immediately sell their house? Why don't they go immediately just go sell everything? Oh, I need the cash today, right? They don't think of that. They go, well, can I get another job first? Do I have a spare shoe to sell? My fluffy slippers, yeah, I've got 7. Can I live with 6? That's what they think of first. See, in crypto, very highly volatile. A lot of people do sell crypto first, but everybody holding know the true value because it keeps going up, because the number of people keep going up. That's why the HEX price chart went down minus 99%, but the fundamentals are still strong. You have 140 content creators, plus there are even NFT Encapsulated Stakes. This is new tech. Hedron and Icosa. You can stake through the Hedron platform, Hedron Icosa, and then you can send it to another wallet. It gives you an NFT. It's a bond. You've made a deliverable of something. HEX also has yearly conferences hosted by the one and only Matty Allen. Too many guest speakers, too many guests. It makes no sense for it to be this cheap. Pulse Chain and PulseX. Pulse Chain and PulseX are real DeFi and free speech, just like HEX. You can buy EHEX or PHEX or buy both, doesn't really matter. It's bonded to Pulse and PulseX, HEX itself. So you throw all that, plus the in-person meetups, plus the world tours, plus this is the best part. It's still shadowbanned. You have all these still shadowbanned. It's still alive. These are advantages. So look, I don't like the prices being down, but I like the fundamentals. It gives you a reason to hold, because what you'll find is a lot of people who bink it, who do really well. There's a lot of lottery effect winning going on. And yeah, it happened in HEX too. People bought early. But when it comes to today's pool of coins, yeah, there's going to be a few lottery ticket winners too. But there's going to be 90% who get crushed and they're all in. They're in coins that they think have super strong fundamentals. But what they don't know is those coins, if they were a person, would be wearing brown tarnished slippers. I like this comment from Mr. 3AA. It's over, bud. It's called opportunity cost at this point. The market doesn't care. You know what you need, sir? You need a crank overdrive. I'm going to crank it so hard for you today. Just remember, as soon as you start thinking like this, you open the door to Poopy Town. Do you want to go to visit Poopy Town? No, you don't. Poopy Town is where you are looking at other coins moving and your coin's not moving a lot. So you want to sell low to go buy high. And what you find is that coin, you're buying at the tippy to top of that move. Then that coin will stall for 2 weeks. But here's the problem. You don't really believe in that coin. You just moved into that coin because it was moving at the time. Now that you're in, it's gone sideways. You have no belief in it. Now that thing goes down 20%. And you know what? Maybe not even HEX or Pulse Chain or PulseX that you sold start going up. Maybe they don't. But now you go move to another bigger coin. But guess what? You've bought the top of that too. So now you've taken a 10% slice on that first one, a 10% slice on that second one. And before you know it, when you go back to buy HEX, PulseChain, and PulseX, you get much less quantity than what you started for. And all you had to do was be patient. Don't forget HEX, friends. HEX is bonded to PulseX. PulseX, on average, is doing 20 million of volume per day, which is fantastic. Obviously, we want it to do a lot more. But just think of these milestones already with Poopy McPooptown all around. The corrupt SEC, there's all these teething issues, Richard Hart missing at the time for the first 6 months. It had already bought and burned 2.70% of the circulating supply. These coins can never come back ever. They bought them, not burning. They literally bought it off the market. Beautiful. Imagine what's going to happen when it goes up. So the PulseX buy and burn, it's automatically enabled. You don't need to do anything. You know, PulseX is for Matty Allen's Time Pays Me application, which lets you time lock anything for up to 55 years. You can do 1 day, 5 days, whatever. If you made me pick a coin to do it, it would be PulseX, because Pulse, PLS, you need to get the inflation, because if you lock it away for 10 years and the validators are even making 5% per year, you're missing out on a lot of inflation of the coins. That's why if we had a staked Pulse, STPLS, like what they do with staked Ethereum, you just have to hold this one coin called STPLS, just like there's STETH. If you hold this, it entitles you to the asset underlying. If you go to a website, basically, you go exchange it. So if you hold it in your wallet, it gains value every day, every minute of the day. So if there was a staked Pulse, you could time lock it. Now, with PulseX, you don't need to. There is no staking for it. Doesn't need any staking. The protocol is buying the supply off the market. It's getting rarer every single minute of the day, every week. So that's why you just need to pause your extracurricular eating activities for 1 minute and just continue to hold it. You don't need to do anything. The utility is already there. It's not a useless governance token. It's not just a fake, meme coin. No. You're owning the casino. So if you own it, you own a coin such that whenever it gets put on the supermarket shelf, the protocol is buying it every minute, every trade, every day. That's the utility you get. I want to remind you as well, Mr. Ovidian Hex says, sue me. It would be cool if we could organize a buy and burn national day where we all participate to push the mechanism to burn as much as possible. Now, here's the thing. Just to let you know, friends, it is always better to just buy the coin with your money. Because if you buy a coin, let's say there's a coin here, okay, friends? When you go and buy, there is the fee here goes to the liquidity providers, okay? And then a smaller part goes to PulseX to go buy it when you're buying off PulseX. You understand? It's a smaller part. Now, this is a flame to show you, all right? This is bigger, okay? So all the money's going to the LPs, all right? So I think it's like 0.22% is going to people sitting in the pool, and then 0.06% goes to PulseX. I think they're the numbers. You get the point. See, much more is going to the pool. So if you have a dollar, it's always better to just buy the underlying yourself. You take it off the market. That's always going to be the case when it comes to these. Even though it's a fun thing to think about. But just so you know, going forward, the buy and burn, it's moving, it's working in the background. You don't need it to happen every second of the day. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need volume to be high today. You just got to think, okay, over time, over the years, remember, there's going to be Bitcoin big moves, Ethereum big moves, up and down, the correlation, the cycles, the volatility, up at the extremes. That's where all the activity is going to come and really fire up. Now, look, when you see this, doesn't really matter, friends. I'm just going to tell you right now, when it comes to PulseX, a trap will form. Where? I don't know where exactly, but there will be a trap where the PulseX, the price might go really high. I hope it goes to 50x above day one sec, man. I really do. 50x, 100x. But it might go so high where people say there is never any reason to sell any PulseX because of all the activity and all the buying and the burning. That's going to be a trap up there. Why? It's because people are only doing the activity when they feel good. When we contract, which is from prices going down, it's reflexive and then the volume goes down. But I look forward to meeting you at that day because it means we truly have made it. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or I do love and appreciate you. Tell mom and dad, the PulseX buy and burn works automatically in the background. You don't need any other features. You've got the best one right here. Catch you in the next one.